guys, welcome back to the channel, Yorkshire Crafter. My name's Julie and today we are going to start my Wip Parade. So I've broken it up into sections. So this first video is going to be the first 6 months of this year. Part 2 will then be the next 3, and then part 3 will be the last 3, because the beginning of the year I was focusing on finishers, so I've had a few starts at the beginning of the year, but sort of as we got to summertime I had quite a few new starts, and sort of as the years gone on I've had more and more new starts. So this is my Wip Parade for 2023, and then possibly when I do my part 3 there might be some planned new starts for the beginning of the year. I'm going to have a new year new start, and it's a dinky dye pattern, so that's going to be for New Year's Day. So I might do my part 3 at the end of New Year's Day, the end of the 1st of January. So anyway, I'm just waffling. So let's get on. So first of all, I am going to show you some patterns that I have brought through from 2022. So there were 2 pre-stamped, no, 1 pre-stamped kit, because I started the other one on the 1st of January. One was the bee pre-stamped kit, and the other one was the giraffe, the pre-stamped kit, and I got gifted both of those for my birthday in 2022. So I started the bee one for my birthday of 2022, and then I started the giraffe one the 1st of January for this year. It was for an event. So the kits that I brought forward, I keep waffling. So the first one is, it's called Flutter, and it was from a Facebook group called the Oracle Sal Facebook group, and I still have not finished this kit. This project. So I have got the rest of this bit to do going up here. I think it'll come round and meet this other leaf over here, so yeah, it'll come round. So yeah, it's a circular pattern, and like I said, this was from the Oracle Sal Facebook group. So that was the first one, and I started that the 19th of July 2022. So yeah, I really must finish that one. I just have not got round to it. So the next one is, this is S for strawberry, and this is a Little Dove design. So it's a Fair Walsh, and it was in a magazine. It was in Cross Stitcher. Yeah, Cross Stitcher. This pattern is available on her Etsy shop, so if you go to Little Dove Designs you'll be able to get it for yourselves. So yeah, S is for strawberry, and I'm not even halfway through this pattern yet. So that, bring the camera, down. So yeah, S is for strawberry. So I have got to this row of strawberries here. I've done the tablecloth. I have finished the cake. I just need to finish the cookies over here, or scones, whichever one, because they've got jam and strawberries on, so I think they're scones or scones, however you pronounce it. And then yeah, I've got to come in and do the border. So yeah, that is how far I am on with that one. So make sure I put everything back in, because yeah, we know how that goes. So the next one is coffee sampler, and this one I am doing with Danielle down south Stitcher. So just give me a second, I'll grab my tablet. I forgot it. Let's see. Ooh. Let me show you what coffee sampler looks like. This is from Happy Mood Point, and I think they've changed their name, the Daily Stitch or something. This one. So this is what coffee sampler, or sampler coffee as it says there in the bottom. So this is what this one will look like when it is finished. So for this one, let me unfold it, and then you guys can kind of see where I am with it. So that is the whole piece, and I am currently at 61.17% with this one, so well over halfway. So I would say all this top part, yeah, and then come down to this other bit. But I am stitching this with brown variegated threads. There's a couple of DMCs that I'm using, but there's also some other brands in there as well that are mixed and variegated. So I'm not too sure what actual date I started that on. I could probably find out, but yeah. So yes, that is Happy Mood coffee sampler from Happy Mood Point. So those, just double check. Yes, those are the ones that I brought forward from 2022. So that's those ones. So now, like I said, in January I started the giraffe pre-stamped kit, but like I've already said, I have put that away since then. But in January I did have a finish. So this is Autumn Favourites. So this is Autumn Favourites, and I finished this on the 20th of January. because like I said, the beginning of the year I wanted to get some finishes in. So yes, this was the 20th of January when I finished this one. So this is available on Shannon Christine's, yeah, from Shannon Christine. So yeah, I finished that on the 20th. So that is that one. So then on to February. So let me just make sure I've got my bag organised. So yes, so the 20th of February I had a new start, and this is a Luca S kit, and this is called White Santa with Christmas Tree. So this is the kit that I have started. So White Santa with Christmas Tree. I'm sorry, that's going really weird. So I have started on the upper right corner. I've just been stitching along, and I have got some of the Christmas tree in the top there started. So this is how far I have got with it. So like I said, you can see some of the Christmas tree coming in, and this section in here is going to be a bauble. Can't really, let me show you. It's going to be that bauble there at the top. So yeah, it's coming along nicely, and because it's a kit I can't give you how many stitches I've done or anything like that. So yeah, I started that the 20th of February. So in February I had another finish, and that was Loads of Love, again from Shannon Christine, and I finished that on the 11th of February. I stitched it and I finished it onto a heart-shaped like plastic, like decorative plate. I glued it on, and like I said, it was a heart shape, so I gifted that to my husband for Valentine's Day. Then into March I had a new start. It was Hello Spring, and that was from Shannon Christine as well, but I have since finished it, so I will show you it, but then I will also tell you when I finished it. Oh no, yes, hang on. Where is it? That one. It's this one, Hello Spring. So this is the finished piece, and I'm going to have to bring it up because of the light. Yes, you can see the H in there. It's a really pale pink. So, and then we have the bottom there, the spring with the birds, the tulips. I absolutely loved stitching this one. I really did. So I started that on the 4th of March, and then I finished it the 7th of September. So I finished that one on the 7th of September. So that was that one. Then I had another finish, and this is Haunting Night. This is a Doreen Jones. So this is Haunting Night. So ghosts and goblins, spooks galore, scary witches at your door, jack-o'-lanterns shining bright, wishing you a haunting night. So yeah, Haunting Night. And the cute witch at the bottom, got a couple of cats, But yeah, I absolutely loved stitching this one. I really do enjoy stitching Darren Jones patterns. I really do. So yeah, Haunting Night. So that was that one. I've no idea how I'm going to finish any of these, but so I finished that one on the 12th of March, and I forgot one. So we have Cup of Chia, and this is a Shannon Christine, and I finished this on the 9th of March. So this is Have a Cup of Chia. So there is an A in there. I will lift it up. So yeah, we do have an A. So have a cup of chia. So we've got the top of the cup there, and we've got the A. You can kind of see. And again, I have enjoyed stitching this one. Also, I love the lights up here and the string, so I didn't mind that little bit of back stitching. And the elf cup, I really enjoyed that one. And the penguin, I really enjoyed stitching that one also. So that was Cup of Chia, or Have a Cup of Chia. Then another finish is the name game. So there is a bit of a story behind this one. So this is how I started off. So this was a Disney cross stitch. There was a stitch along subscription where you did the Disney characters, and this was one of the extra patterns. I believe I did the first 6, then I got to stitch, I think, 2 characters of the next, lot, the next piece, because there was 4 pieces of fabric with like 6 characters on. So, but yeah, I didn't get very far with it before we stopped. So, but yeah, I was not happy the way I had stitched Winnie the Pooh. His head looks really, really funny. And then this was supposed to be the start of Piglet down here. So, I decided to redo Winnie and just do the character's name. I'd already got Piglet in here because, like I said, this balloon was then supposed to come down, and then there was supposed to be Piglet in here at this side. But like I said, I wasn't happy with the way I'd stitched Winnie, so I just decided to do the names. So we've got Piglet, Winnie, Eeyore and Tigger, and I just had that as a finish. So that was the 20th of March when I decided to call that one a finish. And then, last but not least, if I can read my own handwriting. Oh, yes. This is a Emma Congdon. Do you know what? I can't remember. Stitch Rovia, yes. Yes, so I finished this one as well in the month of March. So Magic Night I finished on the 25th of March. So everything is better with a little magic. So yeah, very, very pleased with the way this one has come out. And again, loved stitching it. So yeah, I love the 2 witches at the side here. They are just, yeah, amazing with their stripy socks their stockings or leggings or whatever you want to call them, and coming in on their brooms. So yeah, a little magic. So yeah, 25th of March. So yes, any designers that I mention are more than likely to be on Etsy. If you can't find them on Etsy, then just Google them. I'm sure a shop website will come up. But yeah, so I think most are on Etsy. Some have gone off and done their own websites and their own shops, things like that. So sorry, sip of coffee. So that concludes March. Yes, 4 finishes in March, and yeah, 1 start. So on to April. So the 1st of April I started a stitch along with some of the ladies in Zoom that I go to, and it's called Ocean Pearl. It was a stitch along, yeah, that started the 1st of April, but when I was sorting through my drawers and getting ready for my Wip Parade, I have somehow misplaced it. I know I have it. It hasn't got lost in the move. So yeah, I have already tried to record this video once, but it was getting quite late on, and yeah, there was some things going off. There was a bit of a ruckus outside, and so yeah, I had to scrap that video. So I do know that I have it because I remember showing it in that video before everything kicked off. Outside, that is, not in the house. But yeah, Ocean Pearl from Tiny Modernist. I know I have it. I've just misplaced it. So I will show you a picture and try to explain what I have stitched so far. Where are we? There. So this is the part that I have been stitching. So this is part 2. So I have got all of part 1 done, the globe and the vines. I have been working on the treasure chest there, and I have nearly finished the treasure chest. I think I've just got some of this light grey in here at the bottom to do, and then I can do the sand and move on to the mermaid and the pirate. But yeah, like I said, when I was trying to get ready again to record again, I have mislaid this project. So yeah, but I know it's in here somewhere. I do know it's in here somewhere. So yes, that was Ocean Pearl from Tiny Modernist. So we started that on the 1st of April. Then the 8th of April I started Santa's Hot Air Balloon, and this is by Owl Stitching House. So yeah, Owl Stitching House. So this is what this one is going to look like. So Santa's Hot Air Balloon. Try and get the glare off. So yes, Let me get it. The right way up. This is where we are now with Santa's hot air balloon. So I have made a start on Santa. So this is his red jacket. This green is the top of the basket that Santa is in. This white here is the sleeve of Santa's coat. This is the start of his beard up here. And then in here will be Santa's face, and then we go up into the brim of his hat, and then it's going to come all the way and sort of meet here at the top of his shoulder, because up the side here is the trim of his coat. So yeah, that's the start of Santa, and then we've got the hot air balloon. So all this in here right down to here, because this is the bottom of the actual hot air balloon itself, and then like I said, down into the basket down here. So for that one I am 16.37%. So that's where we are with that one. So Owl Stitching House, it's on Etsy. So that is that one. Then I started another full coverage. So White Santa was a full coverage, but it was a kit. So this finishing touch is a full coverage from Pain Free Crafts. So this was a freebie on the Facebook group for fabulous designers. So 4 designers, including Pain Free Crafts, have got together, are working together, and they've done the Facebook group and things like that. So this is Finishing Touch by Janet Stever. So the artwork is by Janet Stever, and it's been charted by Pain Free Crafts. And this is 380 by 320 stitches, and there is 79 colours in this one. So it always puzzled me, the title of this one, why it was called Finishing Touch. But yeah, the snow couple are decorating the Christmas tree, and they are making the finishing touch by putting the star on the top. Yeah, I don't know why it confused me. It just did. So let me show you where I have got with this one. It doesn't look like a lot, but trust me, there is a lot of stitches. So far I have done 1,722 stitches. So this is where we are, and I am at 1.42%. So I have worked down and found one of the hats for the snow couple. So all this down here is all sort of different blues. You can see the very, very pale blue there at the bottom. So yeah, that is Finishing Touch, and I started that the 13th of April, and I am stitching that on 16 count, I think. Did I write it? Yes, 16 count, easy guide, white Zweigart. Ada. So all my other projects tend to be 14 count. Full coverage I try to do on 16. I've got a couple on 18 count, but my other projects and things do tend to be on 14 count, whether it's from the big roll that I buy from Amazon that I can cut down, or whether I buy the pre-packed. So the Santa hot air balloon, I believe that is 16 count navy blue Ada that I got from either the range or Hobbycraft. So yeah, 16 count easy guide. Right, so where are we now? So next we have Stitch Witch, and this was a stitch along here on my channel and also in my Facebook group. My Facebook group is called Yorkshire Crafter, and how you can tell it apart from other Facebook groups or companies, it's got diamonds in the title, 2 at the beginning, 2 at the end. So yeah, Yorkshire Crafter. So this is Stitch Witch. So I started this on the 14th of April and then I finished it the 11th of November, and again, absolutely loved stitching this. I really did. There is a series of these ladies with the big skirts. There was the bee spring lady. She had this one. There is another couple, I believe, and then she's just released another new one. I think they're like spring or gardening something, but yeah. So this is Stitch Witch from Tiny Modernist. Yes. Yes, Tiny Modernist. So as you can see, yeah, a start and a finish again. But yeah, I really have loved it. There was a lot of stitching in this skirt in particular. All the other bits and little elements weren't too bad, but yeah, a lot of stitching in that skirt. But yeah, so that is Stitch Witch. Then on the 28th of April, I had my first Heaven and Earth designs. So this is another full coverage. So like I said, Heaven and Earth designs. This is called Mini Evergreen, and the artwork is by Tracy Butler, and it is charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, and it's 200 by 344 stitches, and this has 89 colours. So this is Mini Evergreen. Isn't she stunning? I absolutely love the hat and the gorgeous curly hair, and yeah, me and my husband absolutely love this era, the fashion, and yeah, so I am stitching this one up for my husband. But yeah, the clothes and the style, and yeah, absolutely gorgeous. So Mini Evergreen, and I started this the 28th of April. So let me show you how far I have got excuse me, I have to pull one of the sides of the Q-snap off so I can show you the whole piece. So this is where we are so far. So I have done 2,155 stitches and I'm at 3.13%. So this is, I think, one of the ones, let me see, yes, kept the sticker. So this is the one of the ones that is on 18 count Aida. So pre-gridded 18 count Aida. Yeah. So yeah, 3.13%. So this is the full width. I had to think about that then. So yeah, this is the full width. So I've gone all the way across the top. So this is how wide it's going to be. And then yeah, just having to wrangle all the rest of this fabric. But I am really enjoying stitching Mini Evergreen. So I'm stitching that one with Danielle, Down South Stitcher, and also Heidi, cross stitch with Orchid. So yeah, we all decided to stitch that one together. Then we have crossword. So this is a long dog sampler. So this is crossword. This is what it's going to look like when it's finished. So this is 237 by 210 stitches, and yeah, I just love it. It's got truth, trust, forever, hope, peace, family, hugs. Yeah, absolutely love this one. So I have decided to stitch this one in purples and pinks. So I will show you where I am. So I have worked all the way across the top because, yeah, for some reason I started panicking about fabric and I was kind of right. I think I had my fabric in the wrong orientation when I started this. So yeah, reason to panic. But I do have enough room. I'm not sure whether the boxes will sort of exceed where that motif there ends, but yeah, I've worked all the way across and I'm just a little bit out. So I think I should have started the owl a little bit further over, but it's gonna fit. I'm not gonna panic. So this one is now at 11.62% complete, and I have put 2,731 stitches into this one. That's just my needle minder. Move it out of the way. My coffee. Yeah, I should put that one on my coffee sampler really. But yeah, so that is crossword from Long Dog Samplers, and they have their own website. So go over and check them out. But yeah, so I've decided to do the motifs and the outside border in purple, and then I have got the letters are going to be 602 The boxes are going to be 604, and then like I said, the motifs 550. So they're purple. So that is Crossword, and I started that on the 30th of April. I actually started it in the Long Dog Zoom with Shalene. Shalene's Creativity Room has a Long Dog Zoom on a Sunday. Go check out her channel, check the description box, and she will have all the details for you there. So that is April. So I don't have any finishes in April, so then getting on to May. So let me just double check. I have completed one bag. So let's pull this bag over and we will get into the next lot. So yes, we've got to April. So May, I started a hang on, I think, yeah, I've got the bag the wrong way around because I pulled out the wrong project. So this one is called Always, no, right, hang on a minute. Let me just check my bag. It's this one. I thought it was a magazine one, but it's not. It's a book one. So I picked out the wrong bag. So always be yourself. Is it that one? Yes. So this next one is this one. Always be yourself, because the people that matter don't mind, and the ones that mind don't matter. So this is from the Emma Congdon book, Cross Stitch for the Soul. So this is Emma Congdon, Stitcherovia. So this one is 126 stitches by 192 stitches. And this, oops, is where I have got to. So I started in the middle with the word people, that, and then I've come up and I'm doing the word yourself. So this is how far I have got with this one. So I started this on the 1st of May. Yeah, the 1st of May. So always be yourself. From Emma Congdon. So yes, I started that one. I've got that one marked. Yeah, I've got a few more in here marked that I would like to stitch, but I just haven't got around to it at the minute. So that is always be yourself, but I need to leave this bag out because we've got some upcoming projects in that same bag, so don't put it away. So next we have Forever and Ever, and this is the magazine one. So this is a piece I am stitching for my husband. So it's in this magazine, The World of Cross Stitching, and this is issue 333, June 2023. So this is from Modern Folk Embroidery, Jacob de Graaf. So it's always and forever. Raise a glass to the happy couple. They'll adore this stitch sampler almost as much as each other. So this is like the wedding sampler. So like I said, I am stitching this for me and my husband. And yeah, I will put our names at the bottom and then the date. So we got married the 20th of May. So yeah, that is the date I started this one on, the 20th of May this year. So next year will be 20 years married. Yeah. So I will show you. So this one is stitched on a 16 count, and I will be able to show you the packaging. So this is called Needle Craft Fabric and it's from Trimmits. So this is a piece of 16 count and it is cream, so 30 by 45 centimeters, so 16 count cream. So yeah, it's from the company Trimmits. It's not going to focus, but yeah, Trimmits. Anyway, you don't want to see that, do you? You want to see the project. So I have not got very far on this one at all. So let me move that thread so you can actually see, whoops, what I have stitched. Not very much. So yeah, I've got the top tier of the cake, and then I've got one of the people that are stood on the top. So yeah, not very much stitched. I need to get my finger out and get this one done, because like I said, I want to be able to gift it for my husband. So yeah, that is how far we are now on with that one. Oops. Try and get it back in the bag. Excuse me guys, sorry. So yes, that was the 20th of May. So the 21st I started Valentine's Glass, and this is by Carolyn Manning. And also in my first attempted video I realised I didn't have this pattern in my new tablet. I was just sort of putting things in as I was starting them or working on older whips, and I realised I hadn't put Valentine's Glass by Carolyn Manning into my new tablet. So I managed to put it in last night, got it into my tablet, and yeah, so I'm going to be able to show you a picture, but I'm not going to be able to give you progress because I haven't been able to get to my old tablet to get to the progress to import it. So I'm going to have to individually put the stitches in that I've already done. It's not very much, granted, but so this is what Valentine's Glass is going to look like, and I started this the 21st of May. So Valentine's Glass by Carolyn Manning, and like I said, not very much at all. So this is where I got to. So I did a top center start, and yeah, the margins are tiny, so this is how far the other corner is going to be. So yeah, I decided to do a top middle start. But yeah, when I did start this, I did enjoy stitching it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to update it, what stitches I have done. But yeah, a little bit of a start, not much. So that was Valentine's Glass from Carolyn Ryan. So next, so no finishes in May, so we are now on to June. So June I had 4 or 5 starts. So first of all, we are going to start with Shannon Christine. So the first one I started is that one. So no, I've got one Shannon Christine and one Erin Elizabeth. So the first one is Stitchy Shed. Let me find it. So Stitchy Shed from Erin Elizabeth. Erin Elizabeth Designs. Come on, tablet. There we go. So this is Stitchy Shed from Erin Elizabeth. Absolutely love it. The pinks and the teals, the greens. Yeah, absolutely. So for this one, how far have I got? Okay, that must have been another one that, yeah, I haven't updated. So again, I'm going to have to go in and update it. I'm sure I already have this one in my tablet, but I mustn't have exported progress, or I might not have even started it. No, I did. Yeah, because it was an older, yeah, June. So I should have done, but hey, I mustn't have decided to export my progress on this one. So yeah, this is how far I have got with Stitchy Shed. So yeah, starting in the middle with the pink house, and then I counted up. Yeah, I think I must have, yeah, I must have counted over from the center spot, so I could then come in and do the house, start with the house. So yeah, Stitchy Shed. And then this one is on a 16 count also. This is, I don't know what colour. I don't know what colour this one is. It might have been a cream that I gave some coffee dye to. Yeah, gave some coffee dye to fabric. Anyway, so yeah, that is Stitchy Shed from Erin Elizabeth. And then the next one that I started also on that same day is Stitches Paradise. So let me find that one. So Stitches Paradise. So this is what this one is going to look like. So Stitches Paradise from Shannon Christine Designs. And again, I have decided to start with the house. This was originally a stitch along on her Facebook group. She released it in parts, and then when it was finished as a stitch along, she released the whole thing as a downloadable. But I got the parts from the Facebook group, and the first part was obviously the house, and then I think the second part is the sunflowers underneath. That's part 2. Sure it is. So yeah, that is Stitches Paradise. So let's have a look. So this one has had progress exported from an older pattern. So this is where we are with Stitches Paradise. So I have put 955 stitches into this, and it's 7.79% complete. So yeah, I've got the start of the house. So that's where we are with that one. So that was those two from June the 4th. Together. That's another one I need to keep out because I've got multiple projects in, started at different dates. So then we have a Quaker start. So this is Turtle Quaker from Owl Forest Embroidery. I had to think about that then. So yeah, Turtle Quaker from Owl Forest Embroidery. So that is what that one is going to look like. This is stitched in their own threads. They have their own thread colours, variegated, different colours, but they kind of have DMC conversions, or you just kind of match it up the best you can yourself. So that is that one. Let me show you how far I have got. Not very far. So I have started the big turtle in the middle. Excuse me. So that is 533 stitches, and it's 4.65% complete. So yeah, that's how far we have got with Turtle Quaker. So that's that one. And then last but not least, we have, where's my other bag? I knew I kept it here for a reason. So we have On the Beach. And this is a Stitch Rovia. So oops, no, want to, no, we're playing silly beggars. So this is On the Beach from Stitch Rovia, and that is what that one is going to look like. So yeah, I've got On the Beach, all the parasols, we've got some people in the water, got lots of sunbathers. So yes, let's see. So this is how far I have got with On the Beach. So this is available on her Etsy shop on Stitch Rovia. So that is how far I have got. So I only have one more in there, but I still need to keep it to the side. Right guys, so I think I am going to leave that there for now. I have done the first 6 months, January, February, March, April, May, June. So yes, the first 6 months. So yeah, that concludes part 1 of my Wip Parade. Like I said, part 2 is going to be the next 3 months. So we will have July, August and September, and then part 3 sometime in the new year. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to record on New Year's Day. It might be the 2nd maybe. So we'll have October, November and December in part 3. So yeah, watch out for part 2 coming soon. But like I said, part 3 won't be till the new year. So yeah, I shall let you guys go. I hope you have enjoyed this part 1. So remember guys, in a world where it can be anything, be kind. Bye guys.